Bet you didn't expect to see me so soon after I talked about my new infrequent upload schedule in my last video, but I have decided to embrace the chaos. It has become increasingly obvious that I don't really know what I'm doing with my channel. Until I do, I'm posting whatever until I find out what fits. So it's May. As I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, I'm one of the losers that are still on Tumblr, so of course I saw the influx and or increase of it's gonna be May memes near the end of April. It's May. Anyway, if you're not part of any art communities on any social media, a month-long drawing challenge that's been going along on for a few years now, I think probably, is Mermaid, where you have prompts and you draw a different mermaid for every day of May. And I've never participated in it before, but I have a friend who has the past few years, and her mermaids, oh, they're so good. I'm gonna link her down below too, because honestly, her art does not get the attention it deserves. Anyway, while I definitely don't want to participate in any art challenges anytime soon because I'm still in school, I remember a few years ago I tried to do Inktober and it was like fun, but oh man. So I wanted to draw at least one mermaid this month. I may draw more. My finals are in a few weeks, so my schedule is going to be clearing up at the end of this month, aside from commissions, of course. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll even follow some of the prompts. I don't draw a lot of art that has to do with like prompts. I would like to. Maybe I'll even do Inktober again this year too, or like Spooktober or whatever, because there's like, I recently learned about that whole like controversy thing with the actual like Inktober like copyright thing. I don't know, but yeah, I was really happy with how this turned out. I'm sorry I didn't actually record the sketch. I didn't initially have very high hopes for how it would turn out, and I always feel kind of weird. Like I feel like my speed paints get a little bit cursed when I record the sketching phase. So if you ever want to see me actually sketching, you should probably join me over on Twitch, where I stream drawing occasionally, and you can actually hear all the like the bullshit thought processes that go through my mind when I'm drawing. I wasn't super sure what I wanted to do with the colors on this. Sorry, I just got a Discord message and it distracted me. Thought I put myself on Do Not Disturb. I did not. Anyway, that's why I started with the ocean. Because I know I wanted the ocean to be a very like vivid blue. Kind of like how I did in a Moana drawing I did a few months ago. I don't know. I've been so disillusioned to time. I have no idea when I drew it and posted it. Probably more than a few months ago. I always get a little bit self-conscious about recording and posting speed paints because you get to see all of the like ideas that didn't quite pan out. Like all of the sparkles on the water. I definitely wanted to recreate kind of what I did with the ocean from the Moana thing that I posted. And like the clouds, originally I wanted to be like a shoreline in the distance, and then I realized that's probably not very accurate. So I made it like clouds and did like a Gaussian blur. I always feel also very like, I don't like recording when I draw characters with darker skin tones, because I'm not super experienced with that. I love shading darker skin tones, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to incorporate like people of color into more of my original characters just because they're so gorgeous. But I feel like I can never get the base color quite right, and I have to go into like my filters and do a lot of adjusting. Also, I really wanted to, this is a little bit off topic, but I really wanted to draw like a mermaid because collarbones. I love drawing and shading collarbones. I don't know what it is. It's just quite fun. Also, after I like sketched this and like was almost done with the lines, I realized, you know, I really liked the idea of chubby mermaids, but I did not make this mermaid necessarily chubby. So I tried my best to give her like a little bit of like stomach rolls as she's like like leaned over on this rock, lounging in the ocean breeze. That's the very lame TM name that I gave this to post it onto, like, to title it on, like, Patreon, and, DeviantArt was Ocean Breeze. DeviantArt. What did I say? Anyway, by the way, if you're not supporting me on Patreon, you could have gotten this a few days early. Isn't that exciting? My Patreon tiers are really cheap, and I can't change them. So, you should take advantage of that. I should know I've tried to change them. Something I'm really actually proud of is the little, like, hair accessories. I wasn't super sure what hairstyle I wanted to give her. I knew I wanted it to be bright to, like, contrast against the blue ocean. So originally I was going for, like, a color scheme of, like, oranges. I made her hair, like, this very vibrant, like, coral pinkish color. And then I kind of made her tail, like purpley, like magenta-y, and made a lot of accessories, like her shells and her, like, tail, and the, like, shell on her hair blue, to kind of go with the purple. I'm really proud of this little pearl idea that I had. I was, like, scrolling through Pinterest to get inspiration for what I wanted her hair to look like, and I have this folder dedicated to for when I'm low on inspiration. I have, like, all these, like, draw this in your style pieces that I found on, like, Pinterest or Instagram that I've saved in case I want to, like, draw them for fun or, like, some practice. I struggled with the shading on the hair a bit here. You can just ignore that. And there's this one piece on there that has, like, 2 or 4, I can't remember exactly how many, but, like, I love the look of kind of ponytails, or, like, the, like, anime mom death side ponytail. You know the one. If you know, you know. I also tried something new with the highlights. That's what they're called. Highlights in the hair. At the time, I didn't realize her hair was probably wet because she's a mermaid, but I'm hoping that it helps give off that like, very, like, wet, shiny hair look. Normally when I do highlights in the hair, I just, like, Gaussian blur it evenly, but this time I blended out the bottom a bit further down than I usually do to really, like, make it look like the light's, like, hitting it. I don't know how it looks, but I do. It was quite fun. I think I'm gonna try to incorporate that more. And that's probably pretty much all I really have to say about the art itself. I added, you know, like, a lot of sea foam, like, you know. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. Oh, hopefully it's not Tuesday when you're seeing this. Hopefully it's Wednesday. I'm thinking of maybe I'm definitely not posting every day. I'm definitely not posting once a week or, you know, twice a week. But I'm thinking maybe, like, Wednesdays and Fridays are good days to upload videos. So, I don't know. I don't want to post too infrequently, but I don't want to burn myself out by posting too frequently. I really need to figure that out. Anyway, at the start of quarantine, I have a fun story for you. At the start of quarantine, my dad started working from home. Around the same time, I believe, he got into this, like, he picked up, like, bird watching. So he got some binoculars. Also around the time he started working from home, he started noticing, like, what our neighbors were doing more and more frequently. So I've been teasing him about, like, oh, are you spying on the neighbors again? And he's made jokes like, oh yeah, that's why I got the binoculars. But anyway, a few nights ago, he comes into my room and he's like, listen, I know you, like, tease me for spying on the neighbors or whatever, but it looks like our neighbor's garage is on fire. Like, very casually. And I was like, what? So so I, like, push past him and run into the room and run in my brother's room because he has the window at the big window at the front of the house, and I, like, throw open his curtains, and sure enough, there's a bunch of, like, fire trucks and stuff, like, lining our street, and they're all, like, a bunch of different people hosing down our neighbor's garage, and I'm like, what? And my dad comes up beside me with his bird watching binoculars, and he's like, and I'm like, all right, give me those as long as you're doing it. So yeah, that was really scary. That house actually belonged to my childhood best friend. So I hope I mean, it looks like, from what we could see, it looked like everything was okay, but that was spooky. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this this cute ass mermaid. And I may draw more. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, also let me know what you think of my makeup, because I bought a makeup palette for myself for my birthday. That was one of the impulse birthday presents I talked about in my last video. I don't know if it looks good or not, but you know, I'm experimenting and it's been fun. So my drawing program crashed near the end because the file was getting too big. The mermaid was too pretty for Paint Tool Sai. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm hoping you can see the full resolution image any of my links down below. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye.